Hey, what's up guys? My name is Breezee of Lucky Cat Beats, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a chill trap chord progression. Easy and fast, and I'm going to finish making the beat too. So, let's get to it. Alright guys, so for the people that just want to see the chord progression, I'll do that using Scalar 2. Scalar 2 is a VST that practically generates chords for you so that you can play them with one key. It's pretty easy. I don't know how to play piano, but I understand music theory just a little bit. And so I'm gonna just show you guys how to play that like chill trap or that lo-fi trap kind of vibe. So let me pull up Scalar 2 for you guys. Alright guys, so I pulled up Scalar right here, and Scalar allows you to do a lot of different things. So if you want to choose a specific scale, so let's say you want to play like chill trap or anything like that, you can just choose whatever scale you want. So let's choose major scale. And then right here, usually it starts off with triads, and in these triads, you want to make sure that you go down to like 7th or 9th. And that just adds more keys when you play it. And then you have to bind yourself up here. And then after that, you just kind of play whatever you want. So with one note, I play a chord. So that's what you can do for any of the chords, and just play around, mess around with it, and you'll find stuff that you like. Like I already like that, like it sounded so good. But for this video, the beat that how I made my chords is I went to R&B, which is under songs. And then from there I went to R&B 2, and then I binded my keys to A right up here. And then I played these notes. And then you can drag whatever notes that you want. So I drag G flat major 7 down, and then I drag this one down, and then these ones as well. And then I drag these, and then it'll post it to whatever DAW that you're using. Alright, and so that's all that I really did for the chords. The other cool thing that you can also do from the chords is that you can make a bass line. And so for this, practically what I did was I just grabbed these lower octave bass notes, and then I just put them into the 808, and that's all that I really did for like piano or melody or the 808s. That's all that I did. And I'm gonna show you guys how to finish the rest of the beat. So let me play just the intro for you guys. So that's what I did for the intro and the verse. I just let the 808 play by itself, and then the verse just is pretty simple, straightforward. A quick little tip for people that are kind of struggling to make the drums for like lo-fi trap beats. So I originally grabbed this loop right here. So I grabbed that loop and I just replicated it. And the reason why you want to replicate it is so that when you start making more beats and like you're not really good at drums, you start learning different drum patterns that what you're originally used to making, and then you just start kind of building like your drumming knowledge, and that's gonna help you it's gonna help you a lot in the long run. And so that's just something that you want to try doing. I actually grabbed this loop from Splice, so if you guys want to go check it out, go grab that loop from Splice. But I'm gonna get to the chorus, and the next part is gonna be the chorus, and I'm just gonna tell you guys what I did differently in the chorus. Alright, so as you guys heard, the only main difference that I did in the chorus was I just grabbed the notes right here. So instead of being in the lower octave, I put the first 4 in a higher octave, and then I kept the bass notes in the same one, just because it gives the beat more like of a full chord progression instead of just it being in the high notes. And that's all that I really did for this beat. I'm gonna just show you guys the last kind of like switch up. It'll be easier if I just play it instead of explaining it for you guys. So And so one of the other reasons is that you want to like kind of copy somebody else's drum loop is because you can take off the hi-hats if you want, you can take off the kick, or you could take off the snare, and all that stuff kind of really helps you out to like making the beat just a little bit more personable. Like, it just makes it sound a lot better. Like before, if I would have just had that loop, I would have never had that like little like stop and go kind of thing. And so that's all I did for the beat. The next part for this video, I'm gonna show you guys the sound selection. Usually sometimes people don't show like their sound selection, which I think is like one of the most important parts when you're making a beat. So I'm gonna show you guys the Rhodes that I use. Alright guys, so for the Rhodes I use Keyscape, and it's called Wertlizer 200A Vibrato. You can mess around with some of the effects and stuff and just play around with it. It'll make it sound a lot better, so just play around with it. For the 808 that I use, or the sub, I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's called 808 Capper, and it's by Richie Self. I'm sure he didn't intend it for it to be used this way, but that's what I ended up using it as. So that's kind of slow and steady, and then I'm gonna show you guys the drums that I use. So let me pull up Splice real quick. All right, so this is a kick that I use. It's called the Drip. You guys always see me talking about this one if you've watched my other videos, but I just like this kick. Sounds super good. And this is a snare that I use right here. And here's a hat. I only added a little bit of reverb. I thought it would go with the song better. All right, and here's the hat. Alright guys, so that's all that I really did for this beat. It was nothing too crazy, pretty simple, straightforward. Hopefully this helps you guys out to make better chords and all that good stuff, and also to making beats overall. Because chords are important, but if you're not making fire drums, like, it don't matter. But anyways, thank you so much. Take care. This is Breezee of Lucky Cat Beats. Peace.